What's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another Saucey trading video. We're just gonna do a quick little weekly, well, not a weekly, midweek recap and analysis. You know what I'm saying? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and smash that like button before we even get started, because y'all over here slacking with that like button, bro. I swear to God. All right, so let's start off with the trades that I took. I only took one trade this week, and it's I took this yesterday, Tuesday. I took S&P. So if you guys watched my last week, well, not last week, my weekly outlook video from the beginning of this week, I was going over this. Also, if you go to my Telegram, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to the telly. So if you guys go to the Telegram, right, you can see that here's the trade right here. Well, the analysis leading up to the trade, right? The framework, right? As you can see. So if you guys just go watch that weekly outlook video, you guys also can come to this Telegram journal. You could see everything from there. But basically, you know, S&P, I took a sell right at this. Well, I'm looking at this order, the open of this daily order block, right? I put out the open. Also, it was a little fair value gap inside of here, so I was watching for what price was doing in this area, and you can see that. We go to the hourly time frame. You look at the hourly time frame, you can see that price came up into that fair value gap here. It's also an up candle before the down move. I was paying attention to this up candle more so, all right, seeing what price was doing, but you can see that price came up just a little bit more into that fair value gap, refined it a little bit. You can see it tapped into it right here. Had a displacement lower, shift in delivery, break-in structure, and then I was looking for a sell once price came back into a fair value gap inside of this up candle. Okay, it's a fair value gap, as you can see, this whole fair value gap. So I kind of got in the open, kept my stops above to be safe of this high, and you can see what happened. You can see what happened. So I got stopped out literally by let's see, I got stopped out by, what is that, 2 points, literally 2 points, right? One and a half points, and then price just freaking fell, bro. Right, it was still valid because price never closed above this order block, so the setup is still valid. It's just it took me out. All right, and this is something that you won't be able to control. Like, everything can line up perfectly. I've always preached this anytime you guys are in my Telegram or YouTube. This is something you cannot control. You could say, yeah, I could keep my stops above here, but that depends on the plan. You know what I mean? My plan is to keep my stops above the high right after the shift in delivery, you know, and you can see that it took me out. Now, if I was a trader, where, like, that's what I'm saying, you gotta keep things consistent, right? So if you do this consistently, then you gotta do it consistently. If you keep your stops above the PDA rate, then you gotta do that consistently. You know what I mean? And if you do something, you just gotta live with the end result. You know what I'm saying? But taking on different probabilities, this is what I'm talking about, right? Let's say I was a trader that kept my stops above here. Okay, my risk reward is a lot less, but I would have saved myself from being stopped out, and that's a different probability. Let's say I did the same thing with 100 trades. Some trades are gonna not wick me out, and it's gonna keep me safe, and then some trades are gonna stop me out. Compared to if I keep my stops above here, a lot of times, sometimes trades will come and take me out and then continue, right? And I have a lower strike rate when I would probably have a higher strike rate if I would keep my stops above like this. You know what I mean? But I have a less of a risk reward. You get what I'm saying? So it's about the probabilities and doing things consistently. You know what I mean? And this is what I do consistently. So if I get stopped out, and I have rules to where I would keep my stop above the PDA rate, but what happened was the rules didn't align for me to keep my stops above the PDA rate. My rules aligned to where I have to keep my stops above there. you know what I mean, above this high. So that's what happened, and you can see it took me out. And you know, this is gonna happen. I didn't expect this to happen, and this is like, wow, you know, to me, like, wow, you didn't have to do that, you know what I mean. But it continued. It would have hit my TP, would have hit my TP2 as well. This would have been a nice 3% winner gain. And if I wanted to leave runners, then I would have left runners, but most likely I wouldn't have left any runners, you know what I mean. So yeah, so this was the losing trade. Everything was lined up, everything was correct, analysis was correct. This is gonna happen to you guys, all right? So don't, when I see this, bro, I'm not punching the air going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You know, I know this happens, you know what I mean? I've seen this so many times. I'm still profitable. You'll still be profitable. It's all good, all right? Now, with that being said, that's enough said. What I'm seeing with S&P right now, there was no trades for me today. I'm looking for price to attack these lows, of course. Right here, I don't expect any deep retracements until we attack this low. We can retrace, but now still would love to sell until we get to these lows here. So let me take this out. All right, boom. And this low, because you have this fair value gap right here. This is the short-term draw right now, and this is the next draw that's low, and this fair value gap to fill in this order block. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. I wanted to see price come up into here just recently, as of recent, because this is the closest PD array to possibly sell at, and this is the only thing that I see today. Like, I really don't see anything else. I want to see price get up into there and then maybe continue sell off. I don't know if this is gonna happen today. Maybe today we finish running out to this low, and even if we run out this low and we pull back into here, this is still first on the menu for me, even though it's at a discount. You know what I mean? This is still on first on the menu because I don't expect any deep retracements to get to this low either. This is like low resistant to me to, like, you know, Judah swing, fair value gap, maybe fill in the inefficiency and then dip right into this low. But we'll see, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But after these lows get taken out, I expect a retracement. Even after this low get taken out, I expect a retracement, but maybe not so deep. I want to see us run this one too. All right, so let's go to DXY. See what's going on with DXY. So DXY, you look at my analysis, weekly outlook. Guys, watch the weekly outlooks. All right, we took out this low. We ran up. If you remember me saying I wanted to see price get up above this fair value gap, and then maybe support price here to continue higher. It didn't come all the way down to the fair value gap to support price, but after it closed above here, this was next on the menu. Look, as you can see, price came up above this fair value gap, and there was no order blocks really around this area. Maybe on the 1 hour it was. This on the 1 hour, it was a fair value gap that you could have looked at. I mean, not fair value gap, a bullish order block, but I necessarily didn't like it, to be honest with you guys. So I stayed away from it. I don't even think I was up around that time to see dollar. Oh, actually I was there. So, you know, I don't trade dollar, right? But I use it as a confluence, you know what I mean, for other USD pairs. So once I saw price get up above this fair value gap and it disrespected it, then I expected more bullish momentum, right, to take out this high, which we did. Now, am I gonna call it top here? No, I'm not. Right. Looking at how price closed above it, it's still cool. It probably would have to take another daily down candle and like a close for me to maybe possibly start shorting dollar. All right, that's probably what it would have to take, but I am paying attention to this range right here. Okay, let me pull this out. Let's go to the daily 4 hour. All right, 4 hour time frame. I'm paying attention to this area right here. All right, so once price comes into here, I'm sitting on my hands, I expect I'm gonna be bullish, right? If we do break this low, then I'm gonna be more bearish. All right, so you can see, look, here's that daily up candle. Once that gets broken, it'll be a lot better. it would be nice to see this close as like a down candle, and then look for the next down candle to go crazy and break below this low if it's bearish. Okay, I'm bullish first, but once we take out this up candle right here, I'm bearish. Okay, and then I'm gonna expect us to start aiming for a sell side liquidity until we get to a discount, which will probably be like around here. I don't like any of the PD arrays much around these areas. Maybe this one is cool, but I'll see what price does after it gets into here. But most likely I'm bearish if we take this out. Actually, I said most likely I am bearish if we take this out and close below this low, to at least start attacking down here, because you would get like a perch and revert, right? Buy side was taken, now we aim for sell side liquidity. But if we're bullish, we should hold this, maybe even this fair value gap right here, and then continue up. Let me see what's on the weekly. Yeah, to continue up to this drawn liquidity that I have been trying to aim for on a higher time frame. Not trying to, but I'm still aiming for on a higher time frame, right? Let's go to AU. So AU, we ran out of old high. I don't like how we didn't close above, how we're not gonna close above. I mean, not yet. I mean, the weekly hasn't closed yet. I want to see if I'm gonna stay completely bullish. I want to see this high get closed above. On the daily, it's closed above. Yeah, it's closed above on the daily. But I can expect maybe. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know if this down candle can hold price. We'll see. But I do like this down candle right here. So if price comes into here, this down candle, I'm gonna look for buys. But right now, I might look for shorts tomorrow to get down into these lows down here, right? These lows. That's what I might look for. Just looking at how we came up, took out the high, and then we had a quick revert below. I don't like any order blocks in this swing, to be honest with you. I do like this fair value gap though. I do like this. It's my brother's tablet. I do like this fair value gap though, right here. So we'll see what happens. If price can get up into there and then continue lower and take out sell side liquidity, run that, and then we come into here. All right, so that's ideal for me to possibly see that, but I'm not gonna call tops or bottoms, so I'm gonna look at this order block, this range, right? Let's see where's the 50% of this range. Let's get the bodies. So the 50% is like right here, right, of this range. So you can pay attention to that right there and see what price does. Once it gets into there, you can see it's a fair value gap, also a down candle right inside of there. I'm gonna pay attention to that for more bullishness, right? So we'll see what happens with that. All right, GU, I'm expecting this. I mean, we took out this low. I still want to see us get down to this low, to be honest. It's inside of a weird range to me. We took out sell side liquidity here. I want to see price get up into this 4-hour PD array. So let's actually put it on there. Order block. Alright, go to the hourly. Alright, so inside of that you have this up candle right here that price can dig into. So I want to see price dig into that. Here's a fair value gap inside of there. So maybe price can hold this instead of coming all the way up into this inefficiency in this up candle right here. Down candle right here. 2 down candles, breaker of this up move right here. 1 2 3 4 5 up candles. So I don't really see price getting up into there yet. This is first on the menu. See what happens inside of there with the fair value gap, and then possibly continue lower. You can see that we have a purge right here of that low and build up right here, and then a revert. It's inside of an inefficiency right now. It should continue, most likely continue up. So here's the inefficiency with the down candle right there. Actually not bad. It's actually not bad, bruh. Hold on. What is it, 517? It's 517. This actually doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. It doesn't look bad. We run this low right here, and then maybe we could continue up. As soon as we run this low, maybe come into this fair value gap right here. So if it wasn't about to be London close, I probably would take this. If it wasn't about to be London close. We got 30 minutes till London close is over with. Yeah, so I'm gonna just stay away from this. This can still play out right here. This can still play out, and we continue up, maybe, possibly, because we purged and revert here. If I expect us to possibly get up into here, this is calling a bottom though. It's still bearish. Like, you gotta get in with the tide, right? The tide is bearish, right? But right here, there's a shift in delivery. We purged and revert area. We came and worked inside of this fair value gap plus this down candle right here. We had a shift in delivery here, and now we have a fair value gap, and we have these two lows possibly being ran out to continue higher, right? Here's a fair value gap right here. I mean, on the 3 minute. It's a 1 minute that I'm really paying attention to. This should be like a barrier right here. This should be a barrier right here. You know what? I might take this, bro. Hold on. It's at 1 to 3. We run out this low. Fair value gap. 9 pips. Here, I'm about to take this. Let's see what happens. Let me calculate real quick. 9 pips. I want to get it as soon as we kind of like run this low, to be honest. This should be a barrier, so boom, just like that. Yeah, 10 pips. Let's do 10 pips. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put in this trade and then we'll resume this video. Alright, so I put a buy limit right here. I'm gonna let that do what it's gonna do. Let's continue to Euro. No, we're not gonna do Euro GBP. Let's do Euro USD. Alright, so Euro USD. Actually, I don't even want to go over this pair, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, to be honest with you, I want to see Euro get up into this order block right here, and then we'll see what happens. Still looking for us to draw to this sell side liquidity pool right there. So USD CAD, we took out this low again, and then we had a revert. Let's go to the hourly. So I was looking for a price to come down into this 15-minute down candle right here, order block. I want to see price get into there. It didn't, and then it continued up. Am I still recording, bro? Okay. Yeah, so you can see what happened right there. Let's skip S&P because we already did S&P. Gold, it was a buy model on gold. that I was expecting us to continue higher right here to take out this high. We didn't take out this high right here, right? We didn't take out that high. If you see right here, if you remember my analysis from the beginning of the week, remember I said I didn't want to see it close below this low, right? I didn't want to see it close below this low, but I said I can expect us to maybe possibly wick down into that again, take out the lows, and then continue higher. So you can see it did that. It reverted after it took out those lows. Because of the reaction, it still kept me bullish even though we closed below it, right? You can see here's the breaker right here. Sell side liquidity pool, tapped into that, had a quick run, could have made some money from that. Came down one more time the next day, the next day, which was Tuesday, yesterday. Came down into it again, used the same PD array. Remember, there's no such thing, quote unquote, as mitigation, like people say. They'll reuse areas, like people will say this order block is already mitigated, I'm not going to use that. They'll reutilize areas like this, areas where they redistributed at, which they bought to sell. They distributed here, right? They broke above, they were in drawdown, they used this right here. You would say it's mitigation, right? They could come deeper than that and keep working this whole down move right here, right? So they used this same PD array, bought off of that again, and then continued up right here. All right, and then take out that high, like I said, but it doesn't have to. We're here to make money, right? Now since we broke lower, we closed below this. I don't know what's going on with gold, to be honest. I don't know where it's drawn to. I'm more bearish than bullish, because, like, you know how many times we didn't try to push up into this high and we couldn't, right? Even this, right? If it's really a buy model, we should have been up there by now, you know what I mean? So we're here, we're stalling. Here's reaccumulation. I thought this was another reaccumulation right here. Continue up. We went up, broke down. You know what I'm saying? It's struggling to get up in here. So I'm paying attention to this up candle before the down move, this bullish bearish order block, and we'll see what happens. See if we could potentially get sells inside of here. But I'm not like very like, yes, I want to trade gold right now, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with gold. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly outlook video. Let's see if GU tagged me in. All right, so yeah, tag me in. There we go. So yeah, this should be a barrier right here. This candle, wait, which candle was it? Yeah, this candle, 3 minute. All right, this should be a barrier. I don't want to see price go below this low. See if we can get attack higher. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed this this midweek recap and analysis. And if you guys did, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, I'm out.